Hey, what's up guys? Lance and Lauren here with the Living in Sacramento channel, and we have a super exciting video for you guys today. We are going to be taking a look at everything in the Greater Sacramento Metro that's going to be available for you under 500K. And if you stick around until the very end, we're actually going to show you a couple of new constructions that we found in the Greater Sacramento Metro that's going to be under that 500K price point.
Let's check it out.
So as we jump into the map over here real quick, we are going to pull up the Sacramento Metro list, which is going to be the entire database that all realtors across the Greater Sacramento Metro use to list homes that are going to be for sale. So we are going to have three different sets of boundary lines that we're going to kind of use for today's video. So the first one is going to be Greater Sacramento Metro. Now that one's going to have a much larger range. It's going to go all the way up to the Nevada border. It's going to include parts of Lake Tahoe, North Lake Tahoe, South Lake Tahoe, the 50 freeway, the 80 freeway. It's also going to include places like Esparto, Woodland, Sacramento County, Davis, Winters, which we were just out not too long ago for that Meritage community, Rockland, Roseville, Lincoln, Auburn, Esparto, I'm sorry, all the way down to Brentwood and Antioch and places like Galt. Then you're going to have Sacramento County. Now that's going to be a little bit smaller. It's still going to include places like Folsom, Citrus Heights, Antelope, Rio Linda, Alverta, Mather, Rancho Cordova, Elk Grove, all the places that we've talked about on this channel before. And then you're also going to have kind of the Sacramento city limits, which is just going to be the city of Sacramento, right? So we're going to use those three things as we're talking about it. So we're going to pop open the MLS. The MLS is going to be the service that all real estate agents in the Greater Sacramento Metro use to list all their properties. So right now we have the price set at $1. We're going to bump that up to 500K. And now we have 3 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms, and this is going to show everything in the Greater Sacramento Metro, right? So you are going to have a couple of things that are going to go out to some of the perimeters. You're going to have Woodland, you're going to have Dixon, you're going to have places down in Elk Grove, but a lot of these homes are going to be resale homes. So keep in mind, it's starting to be a little bit more difficult to find some of those new construction homes underneath that 500K price point. But as we zoom in here, we are going to take you into 3 of these separate communities. We are going to kind of go into communities that we haven't really featured too much on this channel. So we are going to show you one home in Fair Oaks, which is going to be just west of Folsom. It's going to be just west of Orangevale, north of the American River. Super awesome community. It's a community that I grew up in when I was younger. I lived in Fair Oaks. I actually went to school in Orangevale, and we showed you that video a couple weeks back if you want to check that out up here. Then we're going to take you over to Citrus Heights. So we're going to move a little bit northwest over to Citrus Heights, show you one gorgeous home there. And then if you stick around until the very end, we are going to show you a brand new community that we found in Antelope, California, which is going to be right here. So just keep in mind, as you're starting to explore the Greater Sacramento Metro area, you know, we would love to show you guys a bunch of new construction homes that are under 500K right now. That's starting to be a little bit more difficult in Sacramento city limits and possibly even in Sacramento County. Now, keep in mind, if you are wanting to go maybe a little bit further out, we are starting to see some new construction homes that are going to be out here towards Yuba City that may be underneath that 500K price point. And that's going to be probably, if you're looking at it on a map, that's probably going to be about a 35-minute drive from the Plumas Lake, Olivehurst, Arboga, Yuba City area down to Sacramento. So not a horrible drive if you got to do it. It's got some really pretty agricultural farmland that's going to be in between those two cities, but just one of those things to keep in mind. So let's go check out that first home in Fair Oaks and then stick around to the very end because we will show you that brand new community in Antelope. All right, so we're gonna do things a little bit differently on this video. Now, for the most part, on this video today, we're gonna be covering everything under 500K or options that you can get in the Greater Sacramento Metro for under $500,000. But the first house that we are gonna be at today is actually gonna be located in Fair Oaks. This house is going to be the most expensive house. It is going to be listed just under 550 at 549. It's going to be a 3-bedroom, 2-bathroom, 1512 square foot home, single story. It's actually going to be on a nice quiet street. So let's go check it out. All right, so as we come into this house, you know, this is going to be typically a little bit older than what you've seen us show on this channel before, but we've heard your guys' comments. We know that affordability can be a little bit tighter these days, so we're trying to show you everything that you can get. Now, a lot of the homes that we're going to be looking at today are going to be a little bit older, but for example, the one that we're in right now just had some remodeling done, so it is a little bit updated in certain spots. So this particular home is going to be built in the 70s, so you are going to see slightly lower ceilings that are going to be a little bit lower. They're going to be probably about 7 to 8 foot ceilings. You're going to have all of your bedrooms down one hallway. This is going to be pretty traditional, and then you're going to have all of your living space on the other side. So backing up a little bit, we're going to come into this first main living area. So I do like, for the age of this home, the fact that these ceilings are nice and tall and they're vaulted. Especially on a single story home, it doesn't feel so cramped. Now, the cool thing is there was some new flooring put down in this house, and they've done some remodeling to the kitchen, which is really nice. So they put this nice, beautiful quartz countertop with a nice gray vein. This is actually one of my favorite types of quartz countertops. They put some brand new stainless steel appliances in here. Now, again, with a little bit older home, you're going to be dealing with a little bit tighter of space, but we wanted to show you in today's video that there are options for you guys out there under the 550K price point, under that 500 price point, which is reality is the rest of these homes that we're going to show you today are all going to be under 500K. So stainless steel appliances, new sink, new faucet, quartz countertops, and a fresh set of cabinets in this house. Now, again, from what you see, you're gonna have a little space area for your dining room table. And now we're gonna head down the hallway and we're gonna check out the rest of the bedrooms. Now, this home is vacant. There isn't anybody living in here right now, but you're gonna get to a little see. So off of the hallway, your first bedroom is going to be a pretty massive sized room. So the pro, I would say, to some of these older homes, even when they're about 1,500 square feet, is they didn't really waste a ton of space with these massive hallways or these overly sized areas that really weren't being used throughout the house that you do kind of see in some of these new builds. So this is actually a pretty decent sized bedroom, I would say. Definitely bigger than some of the new construction homes that you see. Even though this house is only about 1,500 square feet, the bedrooms are gonna feel a little bit larger. So you're still gonna have your standard sliding door closet. This bedroom is gonna be towards the front of the house, and then we're gonna head back towards the back side of the house. Now, before we go down the hallway, right off to our left is going to be your secondary bathroom for all of your guests. It's gonna be for all of your kids that are living in your house right now. But again, they did a nice new top vanity. They redid some of the bathroom fixtures. So it's sometimes pretty nice when you find some of these little older homes, because you're gonna see a little bit larger lots in some of these areas today, and you're gonna see a little bit bigger bedroom size. So all the way down at the end of the hall is gonna be our last secondary bedroom. Now again, for the most part, this bedroom is pretty massive. I would say this is pretty typical in some of these older homes that were built in like the 70s and the 80s in the Fair Oaks area. So standard sliding door closet, but plenty of room in here. You've got some fresh carpet. So not a ton of things that need to be done in this house, but you are going to be in a little bit older feeling of an area. You are going to have a little bit larger lots. So coming into the last one, this is going to be your primary bedroom. You are going to have two closets on either side of the room. His and hers closet. One is slightly larger. Again, sliding standard doors. You're gonna have kind of a big space here, and you're gonna have exterior access to the backyard. So the cool thing about a lot of these homes is you are gonna be at a lower price point, and you are gonna get a little bit larger lot. Now, one of the other things that I do wanna point out with some of these older neighborhoods is you are going to see a little bit more of a mature neighborhood. So we've actually had that feedback from a lot of you guys that come out and visit us. Sometimes you guys go out to the new construction, and one of the main feedbacks is what you guys don't like about the new construction is they're very sterile. They're very new. They've got a lot of little baby trees, and you guys like some of that more mature tree growth or some of that more mature neighborhood feel. So there's definitely a lot of options out there. There's gonna be options over the entire Sacramento Metro, but we're trying to keep you down to that 500K and under. And then you're also still gonna have a primary master bathroom suite here. So it is gonna have a shower. Little odd, I will say, having a sliding glass door in your bathroom, but not bad. Double vanity sink. You got nice can lightings. And then you're gonna have a newly remodeled shower. So stick around until the very end, because every house after this is just going to continue to go down in price. So every home after this home is gonna be under that 500K price point.
All right, so we just came from Fair Oaks. Now, the next area that we're in Citrus Heights right now, in the cutest little home that's been all redone. Now, this home is a 3-bedroom, 2-bathroom home, currently listed at $489,000. It's got a ton of charm. Now, this house is 1,485 square feet. Now, as you come in, you've got a really cute little entryway with like a curved wall over here, and you've got a little bench area where you could take your shoes off if you're a no shoes household. Now, coming into this entry off to my left is going to be the formal living room. Now, this is a pretty big size room. You've got a ton of space in here. You've got a really nice window that faces front towards the street. And you've got you could do like a formal living room in here. You could make this a kid living room. You could make this a playroom. The nice thing is that the way the opening comes into this room, if you wanted to make this a playroom, if you've got younger kiddos, you could gate it off, which is super, super nice. Now, going back across the hallway is going to be the kitchen and kind of like the great room, living room kind of concept. Now, coming in here, you've got your dining room area over here that faces front towards the street. So you've got another nice window, tons of natural light in here. You've got this really cool pantry. I love how they did the sliding door. Just a ton of really nice upgrades for a home that's under $500,000 that's been all redone. Now, coming back a little bit further, you've got the kind of U-shaped kitchen. So a decent sized space in here. You've got plenty of counter space. You've got nice granite countertops. Looks like they went ahead and replaced the front faces of the cabinets with newer doors. So it kind of definitely gives you that updated look. You've got newer appliances, which is really, really nice. And then going over a little bit further is going to be your kind of family room area. The nice thing about older homes, when you can find older homes, the nice thing about them is that you still get the fireplaces here. Now, California is going away with fireplaces. So if you buy a new construction, most likely you're not going to get a fireplace, or if you do, it's not going to be a wood burning fireplace. So if you're someone like me who in the cold winters, you like to enjoy a nice fire, definitely taking into consideration these older homes is something that you're going to want to think about. Now over here, you've got entrance into the backyard. You've got a nice little kind of courtyard area out there. You could definitely do a really cool table. Maybe a small pool out there too, but let's go check out the rest of the bedrooms. All right, now coming down the hallway, you're gonna have a coat closet, you've got a linen closet, you've got your other bathroom right here, so your kiddo's bathroom. So a decent sized space for this being an older home. This is a pretty decent sized bathroom. It's pretty big in here. You've got linen closet, toilet, you've got a new vanity with a nice countertop. They did really nice tile work in here with your shower over tub. So just really clean, really nice looking home. I love the flooring that they picked in here. Definitely a great option for under $500,000. Now coming down a little bit further, you've got your first bedroom over here. So this room is pretty big, which is probably my favorite thing about older homes, is that in older homes, you're going to get larger rooms. Nowadays, they try to squeeze as many rooms as they can into some of these houses. So some newer construction homes that we're seeing, you're not gonna have a ton of space. Now, the ceilings are a little bit lower compared to what we see in some of the single-story new construction homes, but you do still have a ton of space this way. So if you had multiple kids in this room, you could definitely fit 2 twin-size beds. You could still do a bunk bed, you just might wanna change out the fans so nobody hurts themselves. Now, coming back a little bit further, you've got another closet right here, another linen closet. This home has a ton of storage throughout, which is really, really nice, especially when you're in a little bit smaller home. So back in this back corner is going to be your other secondary bedroom. Again, this is a pretty big space. You can kind of see with my arms out how much space there is in here. You've got your standard closet over here. And then across the hallway is going to be the master bedroom. All right, now walking into the master bedroom or primary suite, whatever you want to call it, you got a big space in here. This is a pretty decent sized bed. It's a super high bed. You do have a really nice sized closet in here. So I think they took the doors out. If it were me, I'd probably put doors back up. But this is like a walk-in kind of sliding closet area, which is really nice. Definitely enough space for whatever stuff you have. And then coming over here, you've got your master bathroom, or the bathroom over here. So this bathroom, it doesn't really look like they updated too much. You do have your toilet. You've got a nice window out to the outside for fresh air if you need that in here. You've got a single sink, and then you've got your shower over here behind the door. Now let's go check out that backyard that I talked a little bit about earlier. All right, now coming out to this backyard, you've got a really nice kind of big concrete area right here. You could do a really cool outdoor seating with a table, which is really, really nice. If it were me, I would string some of those kind of garden lights back across this. This would look really cool at night, be a really cool spot to hang out. So you do have a pretty good sized lot over here. They've got some rose bushes and some planters, but if you wanted to, you could do kind of a smaller pool this way, and then you still have room behind the house over on that side. So the nice thing about these older homes is that you do get a little bit larger lots than what we see, particularly in some of the new construction. And the cool thing about this area of Citrus Heights, like I said earlier, is that you are pretty close to Sacramento, about 25 minutes. And then certain areas of Citrus Heights just have really nice parks. So this house is close to a park that's got multiple baseball diamonds, with a ton of grassy area. I'm sure they have a lot of different soccer events going on out there. This is just a really great area to think about if you're considering a move and you want to stay under that 500 price point. All right, so we just wanted to take a quick break between showing you some of these awesome homes at that under 500K price point. So we are licensed real estate agents in the state of California, and we would love to help you with your move to the Greater Sacramento Metro area. So that phone number should be popping up. We do answer every phone call, text message, and email, and we would love to help you with your move to the Greater Sacramento Metro.
Let's get back into it.
All right, so we saved the best for last. Now I'm gonna show you a brand new construction home in the Greater Sacramento Metro under 500,000. Yes, we're talking all in under 500,000. So right now I'm at the Cottages at the Preserve by KB Homes. This is a really, really nice 2-story home. This is a really, really nice community with brand new homes. They have 2 different 2-story floor plans and 1 single-story floor plan. They have both 2-story floor plans modeled, and I'm gonna show you around the 1648 plan. So it's 1,648 square feet. It's a 4-bedroom, 3-bathroom home with a downstairs bedroom. So let's check it out. So coming in off this entry, you've got a little bit of a narrow space, but then coming right in here off to my left, you're gonna have the downstairs bedroom. Now this bedroom is awesome because it has high ceilings. For being in a 2-story, you still have a ton of space. You also have a lot of natural lighting with light coming from that front window that stares out to your beautiful front yard. Now coming out of this room, down the entryway a little bit further, you're gonna have a full bathroom downstairs. So maybe you've got a teenager or you've got a parent that needs to live with you. They don't have to go upstairs to handle anything. You've got everything you need right here. You've got your standard sink vanity, you've got your toilet, and then you've got your shower right here. So really, really nice that whoever is in this downstairs bedroom, they don't have to go upstairs. And if you have guests over, this is the bathroom that they would use. Now, coming out of that bathroom a little bit further, you've got stairs that go up, but we'll check that out in a minute. And then coming back towards the back of the home, you've got the kind of great room living concept. So you've got this pretty decent size living room space right here. Definitely plenty of room for you to set up a couch. You could do a sectional if you wanted to. You've got a ton of natural lighting in this room. One of the things that I really like is all the windows. So you have 2 windows that face the side of the home that kind of frame where their TV is here. You've got windows that face the back of the home as well that stares out to your backyard. And then coming down a little bit further, you've got your dining room space right here. So tons of space for you, for your family, and it's really nice that whoever is going to be in the kitchen is still a part of everything going on in this family room space. Now you do have this pretty big sized kitchen, which is really, really nice. You've got a pantry, one of my favorites that you don't always see in homes. So I do like that you have an actual pantry with a door. But you've just got some really, really nice features and finishes here. Now, one thing that I do want to point out, and one of my favorite things about KB, is they don't try to trick you. So the things that you see are going to be things that you'll get. So like this countertop is a standard countertop. These appliances are their standard appliances. So nothing really crazy, no head fakes in this house, which is definitely something that we see in a lot of different builders and a lot of different models. But I love that KB doesn't do that. One of the other cool things about this community is that the lot sizes here can vary. You do have some lots that are much, much larger compared to some of the other areas that we've seen. So if a big backyard is something you're looking for, you can find that here. But if you want a smaller backyard, you can also find that here. So that's something that's really nice, is you do have options depending on what phase they're in. All right, let's go check out the upstairs. All right, so coming upstairs, everything's kind of quaint up here. Now coming around the stairs, you're gonna have your first bedroom. So this bedroom right here is a pretty large room, considering that this is a bigger size bed. You have your standard sliding closet doors. You still have a lot of space with how high these ceilings are, and you have a ton of natural light. I love that this room has 3 big windows, so it's not a dark hole up here. All right, so coming across the hall is going to be your next secondary bedroom. Again, these are pretty big rooms just with how big this bed is and how big the furniture that they have in here is. You've got a pretty decent sized closet here too. These are pretty big sliding closet doors. Again, really nice that you have natural lighting coming from this window that you can stare out to the front yard. Now let's go out into the center hallway. Now, one of the things that separates these 2 rooms is going to be your laundry room. So I do love that the laundry room is upstairs. And again, this is a pretty big space. So I don't know if you guys have noticed, but front load washer and dryers, which for some reason have been the rage lately, are pretty deep, and it's nice that this sits back further, so you have plenty of space if you have a front loader to fit in this larger laundry room. Now coming across the hallway a little bit, directly across from this, where you come up from the stairs, is going to be your secondary bathroom up here, where your kiddos would probably share. So again, like I said, most of the stuff you're seeing is pretty standard, nothing crazy here. You've got your vanity, your toilet, your shower over tub, and then right here you have a really nice linen closet, which I think is super thoughtful, because I don't know about you, but if you have kids that don't think about, oh crap, I need a towel, they can get their own towel. It's in the bathroom, which is really, really nice. All right, now coming into the master. Now the master is going to be directly over the back half of the home. So this is a pretty decent sized space. It's a little narrower, but you still have the width in this room. So these are really, really big nightstands. I don't even think these are nightstands. I think they're probably dressers that they're using as nightstands. They're pretty massive, and you have a big bed, so you have a ton of space in here. I do love that you have 1 window that faces towards the front of the house out this corner, and then you've got 2 windows that face out the back, so you can really see both sides of the house out of this room if you wanted to. Now coming this way, it's going to be the master bathroom. So coming in here, you've got your standard, water closet with a door, which is nice. Somebody can go in there, do their business, and the other person can be getting ready. You've got your double sink vanity right here. You've got your shower insert, and then all the way to the back is a pretty massive walk-in closet. So tons of space in here for both his and hers clothing. Really, really good option, really nice space. You don't have to worry about if all your stuff's gonna fit. It'll definitely fit in this house.
All right, and just to give you guys one more bonus, even though we started with a slightly higher than 500 price point home, we're gonna finish with a slightly higher than 500 price point home. So this is gonna be their second floor plan that they have modeled here out at the cottages at the Preserves by KB Homes. Now, as we walk through this one is going to be a little bit more upgraded. As you can see, this is gonna be their biggest floor plan. It's gonna be right around 1,800 square feet. It's a 4 to 5 bedroom. So that possible 5th bedroom upstairs has a loft. Again, you're gonna have a full bedroom and bathroom downstairs, which is gonna be nice. But as we walk into this first room, you're gonna have nice tall ceilings. This one's gonna be downstairs towards the front of the house next to the garage. You're gonna have a coat closet that's gonna be right outside of here, and you're gonna have a full bathroom that's gonna be downstairs. Again, like Lauren said in the last house, this bathroom is also going to be your guest bathroom if people come over to visit for your home. But this is gonna be just an example of maybe some of the upgrades that you could do in a KB home. So the last home that Lauren showed you was gonna be all standard, probably minus the flooring. Now this one's gonna be a little bit more upgraded. The nice thing about this home is it is going to be listed. Base price at the time of recording this video is gonna be right at that kind of 507, 510 mark. So obviously prices will increase as they continue to build in this development. But at the time of recording this video, this is right there in that 500K price point. So really good option for you. Let's go ahead into the rest of the house. So this is gonna have a little bit similar of a feel, similar to the last one that Lauren had just showed. So it's gonna be a little bit more narrow because you do have the garage that's going to be kind of to the back side of this house. So they're trying to really maximize their space for 1,800 square feet. So pretty nice living room area. You're going to have your dining area that's going to split the kitchen and the living room. And then you're going to see a little bit more of what like an upgraded kitchen package is going to look like. So a little bit more of an upgraded countertop, a little bit thicker of a width. You're going to see kind of the upgraded appliance package in here, which is going to be Whirlpool. You're going to have all electric in these homes, and you're going to have a nice tile backsplash. So the cool thing about these homes is you can kind of see both. You can see what a bare bones home is going to look like, and then you can also see one that's going to be slightly upgraded. You're going to have entrance in from your garage right off the staircase, but I do like how they didn't really waste any space as it relates to the home. You've still got your pantry, you've still got a nice kitchen that you can cook in, and everybody is still going to be nice and included. So let's head upstairs, let's go check that out. All right, so coming up to the top level, obviously you're going to see kind of an upgraded banister. You're not going to have the pony wall, which is typical. Most times it'll be a pony wall or a solid wall. So this is going to be that optional 5th bedroom, but right now they have it converted into a loft. So you can use it as an upstairs play area, you can use it as an upstairs living room, or if you really need that 5th bedroom, this can also be converted into that 5th bedroom. So nice open area. You've got nice tall ceilings that still doesn't make it feel like it's super enclosed. You're going to have most of your secondary bedrooms that are going to be down this hallway. So this first one is going to be back towards the front of the house. You're going to have pretty decent sized space. Again, this house is only about 150 to 200 square feet bigger than the last one, and you're going to have a loft. So these rooms are going to feel a little bit tighter than the last one, a little bit more cramped. But in this house, every kid can have their own bedroom in this home, so that's kind of the plus side. Let's go down a little bit further. We're going to have another bedroom that's pretty much going to mirror that last one. You're going to have a little bit more natural light in this one, so you're going to have a side window. You're also going to have a window back over to the front of the house, and this is going to be kind of over your main living space. You're going to have the laundry room, which is going to be right here. Sometimes people really love the fact that, you know, you have this nice laundry room, a kind of a folding area. Sometimes you'll have cabinets up here. Sometimes it'll just be a standard shelf. But especially like Lauren was saying in the last video, having those front loaders can be kind of nice to have a little bit extra space, and you have a door on here that you can close when the house gets actually built. Then coming right outside of that laundry room, you're gonna have your secondary bathroom. Now, this is gonna have double vanity sinks, shower, over tub, and a toilet. It's all gonna be one room. All the kids are gonna share it, but still it's a big space for a lot of kids to share. Now, heading back to the back of the house, we're going to look into the master. Now, the master is pretty much gonna take up the entire back section of the house. So pretty much everything over the kitchen, the living room. The nice thing is this is the reason why I love KB sometimes, because they really thought this out. Most kids are not going to be playing in this room, which is going to be directly above your living space, right? So if you're downstairs and you're watching TV, or you're cooking dinner, or you're enjoying dinner with your family and your kids are still upstairs, or you have guests over and your kids are still upstairs, all of their living space, all of their play space is going to be towards the front of the house, towards the, over the garage, or over kind of the entryway, right? So if they are a little bit louder, it's not going to be directly over all of your living space downstairs, right? So this entire area is going to be master. You've got some nice big dressers, nightstands, big sized bed. So a lot of space. And again, it's going to take up the entire back side of the house. And then coming into the master bathroom, you're going to have double vanity sinks. You're going to have just a shower stall with some really nice tile backsplash. And then you're gonna have this massive closet that's gonna go almost the length of the entire bathroom as well too.
All right, so that was some amazing homes that are gonna be under that $500,000 price point in the Greater Sacramento Metro, and that gorgeous new construction community out here in Antelope, where you can get a brand new home for around or under $500,000. Even if you do a few upgrades there, you're still gonna be at that lower price point, which is awesome.
All right, so that phone number is gonna be popping back up. We are the ones that answer every phone call, email, and text message, and we absolutely love it when you guys reach out to us. So make sure you give us a phone call, shoot us a text, or send us that email, especially if you're thinking about checking out some new construction homes, because it doesn't cost you guys any more to have agent representation, and we'll see you on the next one.